Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I'm going to go for a man who probably defines the anchor midfield role, Sergio Busquets, responsible for maintaining the balance.
He's gone for it! It's in! And the game springs instantly to life. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vermaelen. Forward it goes. And it's Dembele. Throw it. Busquets. He's had a look. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And it's Salah. Roberto. Busquets. Right through the middle. Over to the left, Coutinho. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goes for it! Firmino has made his mark on this game. And that's been won straight back. Aimed long and direct. Matip did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mane into opposition territory, and oh, that's too long. Jordi Alba. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Vermaelen. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Looking for space out wide. And it's Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
There is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Liverpool head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Liverpool going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Luis Suarez with the cross. Can he finish? No mistake!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Firmino has a hit! That comes as a mighty relief. Matip battles to win it back, and it's Messi. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Hoists it high. Messi. They get a throw in. Mane. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's found his man. Great ball. Face to has a swing at it. Roberto. Busquets. Philippe Coutinho. Jordi Alba. Coutinho. It's a loose ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got away.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's Jordi Alba. Coutinho going through. Up for the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Liverpool can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Hi, Mando. Mom, thanks for joining the stream. Light and greetings host. Thank you so much for joining the stream.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Carlos Elenia.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
And that's that. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Liverpool certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, please come towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performance today.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullbacks that is blessed with great stamina and pace, which allow really effective late runs forward and help with his recovery and getting back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Forward it goes. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Fabinho. And it's Mane. Oh, really good feet from him. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Shapes the shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
Robertson certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Luis Suarez. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
He's got away, and he's cut it out. Could Philippe Coutinho!
Philippe Coutinho will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Keita. And it's Salah. And that's been levered clear. Philippe Coutinho. What a throw in. Coutinho, good challenge, he just stood firm. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Keita. Mane. Milner. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Roberto. And it's Roberto. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. Mane. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Played into space out wide. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's left his man. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Roberto knocks it away. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Milner tries making a foray down the right. That's the throw. Barcelona making another change here. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's a loose ball. Mohamed Salah. Looking to shoot. They've scored!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama. The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Liverpool break the deadlock.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Going through. Just brushed off the ball there. Vidal. Coutinho. Looking to get on the end of this. It's come loose. It's a throw in. Jordi Alba delivers.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, nice touch. Mane. Mane's cross.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And it's Coutinho. Jordi Alba. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Liverpool win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary to one of our family members.
And
Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stair-rod rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I tell you what, this could be a bit different. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent, and we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I'm going to go for a man who probably defines the anchor midfield role, Sergio Busquets, responsible for maintaining the balance.
In with a header! And it's hoisted clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
A buccaneering run from the defender. And he just whacks it away. Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Decent looking ball. Could be thinking about a shot here. Forward it goes. Keita. Liverpool getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Luis Suarez.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Henderson plays it forward. Mane. Firmino! And he's there to make a great save.
Firmino is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And it's Busquets. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Suarez pushes it out wide. Well read, he sorted that out. Mohamed Salah. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Salah, that is a terrific run. It's got through to him, going through. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
Liverpool playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Keita tries a pass forward. Firmino. That's a decent ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed has a hit! And in it goes! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Roberto. And it's Messi. They get a throw in. Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's going to be another throw. He's in space and looking for options. And he's there to hoof it away. So, the manager making the last of his changes. Luis Suarez hoists it high, looking for space out wide.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Lobs it in gently. Luis Suarez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Out wide to the right.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And he's made certain that won't get through.
Liverpool probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Vidal battles to win it back. Rakitic tries to stroke it through. Luis Suarez, and a shot! Rakitic, in he goes again! He's done very well to get to that.
Rakitic sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Coutinho with the short one. Crosses in a low one. Keita. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please offer some warm applause for our volunteers today, who have sent its warm message of support to our boys and all supporters.
Thank you so much, Anderson, for your tremendous support. Thanks a lot, brother.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. We stand for the national anthem of France. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the very exciting Antoine Griezmann. He has an impeccable first touch, and with the ball under control he can use his many skills and swift changes of direction in running from out to in, and he wreaks havoc.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Salvio. Banega. Now it's Dybala. Dybala tries to head towards goal. Breaks on here. Billia. And it's Messi. Messi needed to come up with a better ball.
Messi clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi.
France have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Mercado. Forward it goes. It's come loose. Higuain. Salvio. He's had a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Di Maria plotting from out on the right-hand side. Di Maria, plenty waiting in the middle. Dybala. Messi, he's gone for it! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Argentina take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lamar pings it out wide. Lamar, he's got away. Dinks one in. Is the shot on? Billiard with a fight. Goes for goal! Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. It's Di Maria. Banega. Now surely! Now it's Salvio. He's gone for it! Pogba knocks it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Argentina leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pogba tries to stroke it through. Mercado. Di Maria. Banega. It's got through to him. Titi gets into the right position to intercept. Lloris sends that a long way. Mbappe. And it's Dybala. Salvio, he's set up one goal so far. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mercado. Di Maria. Dybala. He's got the ball glued to his feet. It's gone a long way up and away. That's a decent ball. And it's Mondi. Giroud looking to run onto it.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Griezmann. Banega. Oh, it's Di Maria. He's pinged one through here. Beautifully done. Dybala. Hits one! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the ball's got out of play and a change is upcoming.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Argentina take a two-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in. Kante hits that long. Banega. Di Maria. The final whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. We stand for the national anthem of France. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the very exciting Antoine Griezmann. He has an impeccable first touch, and with the ball under control, he can use his many skills and swift changes of direction in running from out to in, and he wreaks havoc.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Salvia. Aimed long and direct. It's Mandy. He's got the ball. It's Giroud! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Argentina didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Now it's Higuain. Higuain! A whisker high.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Now it's Giroud.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Mbappe plays it forward. Messi. Di Maria. Benega. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. Higuain. Dybala turns and goes back. He's had a go! And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Dybala. Oh, really good feet from him. That's a throw. Oh, terrible pass. And it's Giroud. Mascherano gets it back. Di Maria. Dybala. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's Messi. Higuain. Higuain shoots! Billia. Benega. Messi pushes it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he put it away? There's going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back underway here.
Argentina need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Dybala. Messi. Mascherano. Mercado. Dybala. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Benega. Now it's Dybala. Otamendi. Billia. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Goes for goal! And he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now. And it's Dybala. Di Maria. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has gone out. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Mascherano battles
This is
to win
good
it
ball
back.
retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Mascherano. Higuain.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Surely. Di Maria. Shot a goal! The final whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Gone a long way up and away. Oh, that's nice. Now can he finish? And the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Bakayoko. Oh, that is lovely footwork. The defence can get it clear. Cesc Fabregas. Roddy Lopez. Now it's Falcao. A real chance to break. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Petrone clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Forward it goes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Falcao. Roddy Lopez. And the weighted pass. He's got options out wide. Çalhanoğlu. Petrone plays it out to the wing. Çalhanoğlu keeps everyone guessing. And that's been levered clear. And it's Rodriguez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lovely bit of skill there. Kessié. He's had a go! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So, fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Milan playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Cut out in the nick of time. Tielemans. Roddy Lopez. Roddy Lopez.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Roddy Lopez. Falcao. Rodriguez plays it forward. And help's available out wide. Too much on that, it's gone out. Monaco keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Can he put it away? Goal! Finally the breakthrough.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Milan take the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Kessié tries to get it forward quickly. Chadli. Golovin. Walk forward. What does he try from here?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Going through.
Monaco have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Bakayoko has a swing at it! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bakayoko certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Monaco make their final change. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, it is a very special day in the football calendar. The Milan derby, of course, a match that captures the imagination of the whole world. A fixture with so much history and a fixture which has accommodated the talents of so many great players down the years. Not, of course, that past performance really matters today. Today is a blank slate, a new, fresh opportunity and a chance to lay one on their city rivals. The form book goes out of the window. That is of little consequence. It is about the here and now and about passion. Certainly the fans are up for it. They've been here for hours, days. In fact, the noise levels in the stadium, a reflection of the fever pitch that has been building up all over the place in the lead up to this game. Naturally, the players will hurl themselves into every challenge. They will fight for every ball. The supporters expect nothing less. That is the nature of the game, and as ever is the case, I am sure we're in for a cracker. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Well, it's a friendly in theory, but we are expecting this to be fiercely contested.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Hey, thanks a lot, Anderson. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Means a lot, brother. Thanks a lot.
So off we go then. A derby with a century and more of tradition. Milan's special occasion, Rossoneri Nerazzurri. Out wide to the right. The shot's on! And he's there to make a great save.
Bakayoko is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
hits one! It's anyone's ball.
Milan have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
João Mario. And it's Perisic. It's come loose. Perisic. It's a great ball. Timely intervention. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. João Mario. Now it's Perisic. He slid it through. He's had a goal! Goal! Inter! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well read, he sorted that out. Asamoah. Brozovic. Inter Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Icardi. Perisic. Icardi. Is it in? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Calabria. Aimed long and direct. Gets into a dangerous position. Going through. And he's there to cut it out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Can he finish? Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cutrone! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's left his man. João Mario. And now the fin going for goal! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. Well, the action has already resumed here. And it's sprayed out wide. Montalivo, Kessier, Christian Zapata, Ricardo Rodriguez, out to the left it goes, and it's Rodriguez. That's a throw. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Across the field it goes. Montalivo. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Cutrone tries lifting it over. Mario has created 1 goal already. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Cutrone plays it out to the flank. A real chance to break. He's got away. Just brushed off the ball there. Perisic tore at them and just came up short.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than it.
Shoots! Saved only by poor finishing.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Milan have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Milan making 2 changes as we speak. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Clears it out of harm's way. Milan have it back and they can go again. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu almost there, and the players can feel it.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And that is that. Inter Milan come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Well, how will we look back on that?
Inter made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful yellow sunshine. These are conditions for the beautiful game. At least that is how it should be. The backdrop could not be any more idyllic. The players are with us now. The crowd is in good number and in shirt sleeve order. It is lovely to be able to breathe fresh air without having to wrap oneself up to the gills, and simply to turn up and to enjoy a match that matters to so many. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Liverpool have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So it's down to business here. Mane. Milner. Jordan Henderson tries to get it forward quickly. Mane has it in a wide position, and the finish! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Liverpool go ahead, 1 goal to the good. He's off on a marauding run. Room for a shot. He's had a go! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, it could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Played out to the right.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Liverpool are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Firmino. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Has a swing at it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Salah. Could cross it here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Palmeiras get it back again. Out to the left it goes. Van Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out. Fabinho. Robertson, and it's Firmino. Liverpool are in control here on the brink of half-time. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. It's one! And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Liverpool head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. Liverpool carrying a 1-goal lead. Firmino. No foul, says the referee. Fabinho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Firmino goes looking. Away from immediate danger. He's picked him out. Offside, yep, looks it.
Look, he just has to read the situation quicker if he hopes to conquer that.
Keeper goes long. Robertson. Good idea, just poorly executed. Gets it upfield. Felipe Melo spreads it towards the left. Van Dijk. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Mane. He's through. Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Can he score? Clears it out of harm's way.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Over to the left.
Palmeiras are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Battles to win it back.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Liverpool just have to run down the clock. Forward it goes. The final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
So we're up and running. And it's got through. Diego Souza really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it high. Here it comes. And a play for a goal kick. Aimed long and direct. Forward it goes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Loose. He's looking to get there first. There's no flag. Delivers across. In with a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Looking for space out wide. And the ball's come out. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now it's Nene. He's left his man. That intervention was very necessary. And now the breakaway. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Diego Souza. Good ball. Now it's Nene. Going through. Nene. Diego's, he's had a shot! They've scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Sao Paulo, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. The action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Here comes the corner. Colo, try it again now. Played it short. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's got away. Nene. It's gone a long way up and away. Nene shoots! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Time for a change in personnel. Sao Paulo grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nene gets it back. Breaks on here. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looking to break out here. Diego Sousa. And he's there to hoof it away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. It's a brilliant interception. He's made sure that that won't get through. Defence has got rid of that. Diego Sousa, he's left his man. Clears it out of harm's way. Throw in. Colo chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Diego Sousa. Played into space out wide. It's got through and has a swing at it. Aimed long and direct. And that is that. Sao Paulo emerged victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, hello and a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and really rather inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both camps have apparently been undeterred. We have a super turnout here, the atmosphere is bubbling, and despite all of the adverse conditions, the game, I'm glad to report, will be kicking off on time. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy. Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack, he can punch considerably above his weight.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Mane, and it's Salah, and he's on his way, shakes the shoots. That is wayward.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Luis Suarez, Jordan Henderson.
Barcelona have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Jordan Henderson. Keita making use of the space out wide. Carlos Elena. Now it's Luis Suarez. Liverpool are one down despite having the better chances here. Here it comes. Shots on. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Philippe Coutinho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Suarez gets it back. Just brushed off the ball there. Jordi Alba. He's come loose. Henderson demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Milner. Mane. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Big chance! And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Mane. Oh, that's nice. Firmino! Roberto plays it forward. Out wide to the right. Milner. Danger averted for now. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That's the throw. Roberto, who's set up one goal so far. Jordi Alba. Coutinho now on a hat-trick. Jordi Alba. Philippe Coutinho. Jordi Alba. Vermaelen. Liverpool haven't made a substitution yet. Carlos Elenia. He's through, now is he in? Driving on, he could shoot here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Cleared without complication. Nicely controlled. Firmino. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Up for the header! And he's there to make a great save.
Mohamed Salah simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Towering header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Roberto. And that will be the final act. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Liverpool simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Identical game. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hope you and thank you understand for stay tuned. Thank you so much.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Header! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Dembele. Roberto.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Luis Suarez looking to shoot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Piqué picks it up from the goal kick. Robertson. Has he picked him out? nicely controlled. Shapes the shoot. Oh, the ball's come loose. Gets into some space. And the shot! Good clearance and very necessary. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Milner. It's a good looking. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Firmino really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Liverpool have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Battles to win it back. Robertson. And it's Firmino. Could try cutting inside here. He's got away. And he just whacks it away. Philippe Coutinho. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Plays it long. He's left his man. Timely intervention. Firmino tries to get it forward quickly. Lovely feet. Firmino. Can he finish? That is wayward.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Carlos Elenia. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Mohamed Salah has made his mark on this game. Liverpool haven't made a substitution yet. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Vermaelen boots it to safety. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Look, hits one! He's got away with one there. There's going to be a change now with the ball out of play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Jordi Alba. Luis Suarez, out to the left it goes. Jordi Alba. That's a throw. Barcelona have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coutinho. Vidal. That's the throw. Vermaelen. Coutinho goes up and over. Jordi Alba looking to run onto it. It's come loose. Going through. Mohamed Salah. And the finish! And he just whacks it away. Plays it out to the wing. He's through the middle. And time is up. Liverpool emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to inform you that CC
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's hard to overlook Gerard Piqué. He should be given a bit more credit, I think, for his performances. Anticipates well, composed on the ball, and pretty good in the air. That'll all be needed for what's to come here too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Aimed long and direct. Jordan Henderson. And it's Coutinho. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options out wide. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Dembele. This could fall anywhere. Mane. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Sergio Busquets.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Luis Suarez clips one through. Coutinho. It's a goal kick. He's got away with one there. Oh, good ball. Vermaelen tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's broken through. Luis Suarez. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. And that's sprayed out wide, played back in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And it's Coutinho. Well read, he sorted that out. And there is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Robertson. Salah. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has gone horribly wrong. Philippe Coutinho. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Keeper goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Out towards the flank. Milner. Firmino hits it! And that's been levered clear. Plays it out to the wing. Breaks on here. Jordi Alba. Piqué. Played out to the right. And he's there to cut it out.
Barcelona are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Roberto crosses in a low one. Nicely measured pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's left his man. Coutinho. Going for goal. In it goes. And late in the day, a telling moment.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Salah. Now it's Mane.
Liverpool need to give it everything they have.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Liverpool really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's hard to overlook Gerard Piqué. He should be given a bit more credit, I think, for his performances. Anticipates well, composed on the ball and pretty good in the air. That'll all be needed for what's to come here too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Could move up a gear here. Carlos Elena. And help's available out wide. Dembele. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Suarez can shoot here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Mohamed Salah going through. Mohamed Salah! And the ball's come out. Can he deliver? He's gone for it. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he just whacks it away. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Managed to get it away. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Defence has got rid of that. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Keita threads one through. Gets into some space. Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! Busquets knocks it away. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet. Can he put it away? Carlos Elenia. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Superb goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Liverpool take the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Piqué tries to get it forward quickly. Luis Suarez. He's had a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Suarez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Coutinho has gone out. And it's Jordi Alba. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho gets flagged offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Piqué. Roberto. Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Piqué gets into the right position to intercept. Keita. Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Vidal. Messi. And Messi! And the lead stays intact, just.
Messi must have known he could ill afford to miss that. He's Mr. Angry now.
foul. Free kick's been given. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Milner. Mane. And it's hoisted clear. Mohamed Salah is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Coutinho. Luis Suarez, he'll hammer it, sticks it away. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So all square. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.